Have you laid awake at night, worried about what would happen to your family if you weren't there? For blended families, that question can feel especially heavy. The fear of causing family strife or leaving a mess behind, or of having the state decide what happens to your legacy. It's a weight many of us carry. My wife and I carried that weight for almost 3 years. We knew we needed an estate plan, but life kept getting in the way. It wasn't until we faced a difficult family situation that we were truly motivated to act. Today, I'm so grateful to say that we finally have the peace of mind. We have a plan in place that ensures our family is cared for and our wishes are honored. This is our journey to peace of mind, why estate planning can't wait. In this episode, I'm going to share the eye-opening revelation we discovered, the documents that gave us this incredible sense of accomplishment, and why starting this conversation with our family is so crucial. Don't wait for a difficult situation to force your hand. The peace of mind you'll gain from preparing for the future is invaluable. Welcome to Financial Coaching Kingdom, the podcast that helps you align your money with your purpose. I'm your host, Jon. We've all felt the weight of financial stress, the sleepless nights, the silent disagreements with our spouse, the feeling that we've just not in control. But what if there's a better way? What if managing your money was less about math and more about peace of mind? On this podcast, we'll explore a different kind of financial freedom. It's not just about what you earn or what you owe. It's about the emotional clarity that comes from being on the same page with your spouse, the spiritual strength you gain from worshiping God with your finances, and the deep satisfaction of knowing you're building a lasting legacy for your family. Every week, we'll cut through the noise to bring you simple, powerful truths that will help you move from financial chaos to confidence. If you're ready to find clarity, grow in unity, and live with purpose, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Today was a day that has been in the works for almost 3 years. My wife and I knew we needed to complete this critical task, and it was especially important for us as a blended family. The questions constantly lingered. If something were to happen, would our family know what to do? Would it cause unnecessary family fights? Would there be years of hard feelings? Well, today was the day. We finally had our estate plan notarized and put in place. A huge thank you goes out to the wonderful people at Treasure Valley Retirement Shield who helped us set up a revocable living trust, last will and testament, healthcare power of attorney, and financial powers of attorney. Having these documents completed, as well as funding the trust, gives us an incredible sense of accomplishment. More importantly, it eases our minds knowing that our family and the state will know exactly what to do when the day comes when we pass away. We also have the opportunity to sit down with the kids, let them know what the expectations are, and answer any questions that they may have. We are sure there will be more questions in the future, and we're so grateful we could start an open conversation. Sadly, it took the passing of my father-in-law and us working through that difficult process to truly light a fire under us to get moving forward on our own estate planning. There have been some eye-opening revelations about house deeds and living in a community property estate that are not expected by us. It truly underscores the importance of proper planning. I would strongly encourage you to seek out professional legal advice to confirm that in the event of a passing, exactly what you expect to happen is written out correctly and legally binding. Have you had the opportunity to consider your own estate planning? It's a topic that many of us put off, but the peace of mind it brings is invaluable. The Bible even touches on the importance of preparing for the future. Proverbs 13:22 states, "A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but the sinner's wealth is laid up for the righteous." This isn't just about monetary wealth, but a legacy of clarity and love. And while Matthew 19:23 states, "Only with difficulty will a rich person enter the kingdom of heaven," it doesn't diminish the responsibilities we have to be wise stewards of what we have been given. If you have the opportunity to bless your children and or your grandchildren, are you? What is the wise way to bless them? When considering estate planning, you should consider your family structure, especially for blended families. A clear plan is essential to prevent misunderstandings and ensure all loved ones are cared for as you intend. What you own and how it's titled. Understanding deeds, titles, and how assets are held, especially in community property states like Idaho, it's crucial to ensure that they pass as you wish. Who will make decisions for you? Beyond assets, who will make healthcare and financial decisions if you're unable to? Powers of attorney are vital. Minimize tax and probate. A well-structured plan can help your family avoid lengthy and costly probate processes and potentially minimize estate taxes. Your legacy. What do you want to leave behind, both financially and in terms of your values and wishes? Don't wait for a difficult situation to spur you into action. Take the steps to protect your loved ones and ensure your wishes are honored. It's an investment in your family's future and your own peace of mind. While our experiences with Treasure Valley Retirement Shield was invaluable, remember that for a comprehensive estate planning, it's always wise to consult with both a qualified estate planning attorney and financial planner. An attorney ensures your documents are legally sound and reflect your wishes, while a financial planner helps align your assets with your estate plan goals, ensuring everything works together seamlessly. If you're listening and thinking, "This is great, but I don't know where to start," that's exactly why we're here. We offer one-on-one coaching to help you build a personalized financial strategy that aligns with your faith and your goals. Visit financialcoachjonllc.com. That's financialcoachjonllc.com to book your free discovery call. Let's work together to create a roadmap to your financial future. Most of us don't want to think about what's going to happen when we're gone. Are we thinking we're going to live forever? Are we leaving our children a legacy of debt and despair, or of blessing and hope? Are we communicating with our family about our desires, or holding that back until the reading of the will? Do we even have a last will and testament? What documents do I really need? What could happen if we don't even have an estate planning documents? If these are some of the questions you have, you've come to the right place for some basic information. For more personal and specific information, I would direct you to a qualified estate planning attorney and a financial advisor. I was speaking with a friend of mine who recently lost her husband. She thought that once he had passed, she wouldn't have to pay the hospital bills. She had a house that she wanted to keep, and they were both on the title and the mortgage. I explained to her that while his estate would be responsible for his debts, including medical bills, a life insurance policy with a named beneficiary goes directly to that person and is generally protected from creditors. Gratefully, she listened to my suggestion and used the proceeds from the life insurance policy he had through work to pay the hospital bills. Because of this wise and proactive choice, she was able to stay in the house. This example truly underscores the importance of proper planning. Just like the friend and her husband, many of us put off estate planning, not even having a basic will. This can lead to years of legal battles, family disputes, and an outcome you never intended. Estate planning is not just for financially wealthy people. It's for people who want to be wise stewards of their money and possessions and a blessing for future generations. Let's walk through some key components of a comprehensive estate plan, turning this daunting topic into empowered acts of love. Your estate plan starts with a complete inventory of your financial life. This isn't just about what you own, it's about what you've built. Think of all your financial assets, your checking and savings accounts, CDs, money market funds, and all cash you have. These assets need a clear path for your heirs. The easiest way to do this often is by simply naming beneficiaries on the accounts themselves. For joint accounts, understand the difference between joint tenants and the right of survivorship, and tenants in common. And these titles dictate how the money is transferred upon death. Estate planning isn't just about assets, it's also about liabilities. You must account for all your debts, including mortgage, car loans, credit card balances, and personal loans. When you pass away, your estate is responsible for paying off these debts before any assets and distributed to your beneficiaries. A smart estate plan can include provisions to handle this, preventing your loved ones from having to sell assets at a loss to satisfy creditors. For example, a life insurance policy can be a crucial tool for leaving a debt-free inheritance. It's also important to note that in most cases, your family members are not personally responsible for your debts unless they co-signed a loan for you. Now let's talk about what is often your largest asset, your retirement account, like 401ks and IRAs. They also have special tax implications. These accounts are not governed by your will. They are controlled by the beneficiary designation you have made with the custodian. It's a common, costly mistake to forget to update these. If you have a will that says your children should inherit your IRA, but the beneficiary form still lists your ex-spouse, the beneficiary form will win. Always make sure your beneficiaries are current and aligned with your wishes. How you title your stocks, bonds, and real estate is incredibly important. Do you own your home outright, or is it titled as a joint tenancy with a spouse? This affects whether it goes through probate, the legal process of validating a will and distributing assets. A revocable living trust is a powerful tool for holding these assets because it allows them to pass probate, saving your family significant time, money, and stress. Real estate can be a wonderful inheritance, but it can also be a burden if your heirs are not prepared for the taxes, upkeep, and the emotional process of deciding what to do with a family home. Many people think of life insurance as just a way to replace lost income. While that is the primary purpose, it's also a cornerstone of a smart estate planning. The payout is generally income tax free to your beneficiaries, and it can be used for a number of purposes, like creating liquidity. The death benefit can be used to pay for funeral expenses, outstanding debts, the estate taxes without forcing their heirs to sell off other assets, equalizing an inheritance. If you have one child who wants to inherit the family business or a piece of property, you can use the life insurance policy to give an equal financial inheritance to your other children. Funding a trust. You can name a trust as a beneficiary of your life insurance policy, giving you greater control over the money that is distributed to your heirs over time. Leaving a legacy isn't just about what you leave to your family, it's also about what you leave to the world. If you have a passion for a particular cause or a favorite charity, your estate plan is a perfect place to articulate your final act of giving. You can designate a specific dollar amount or percentage of your estate. Some people even use a charitable trust to provide an income stream to their heirs for a period of time, with the remainder going to the charity. This reflects a deep seated belief in stewardship that all we have is a gift to be managed wisely for the good of others. Estate planning is a process, not a one time event. It should be reviewed every 3 to 5 years or whenever a major life event occurs, such as a marriage, divorce, the birth of a child, or significant change in your financial situation. Your estate plan is a living document that grows with you and your family. You are the author of your legacy. Don't let your story be the unplanned series of events left to the courts. Take the time to create a clear, loving, and intentional plan that gives your family the ultimate gift, peace of mind. Seek advice from a financial planner and an estate planning attorney to ensure that your wishes are legally binding and tax efficient. This is a powerful act of love and wisdom.